It was no coincidence which Avengers survived Thanos' random snap when it came to the screenwriter's story arc. Avengers Endgame is the last hoorah for the original team consisting of Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, Hulk, and Hawkeye. Since Civil War, the superheroes now have bigger fish to fry and literally have to save the future of the MCU, seeing as dead characters like Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange and the Guardians of the Galaxy all have future sequels in the works. Of course, Ant-Man is also key because of the quantum realm, and Captain Marvel is needed for some reason, but just why did Guardians Rocket and Nebula survive? Well, according to one theorist, it's not just because they're important for the narrative of Avengers Endgame. Reddit user Mr. Demon writes, "At the end of Infinity War we see the remaining survivors of the dreaded snap. Only two of those characters stand out as odd, Rocket and Nebula, so why are they not dusted? I believe it's because they're more parts than their original selves and the snap was unable to recognize them as life. Or at least life as we know it. You can also argue that they no doubt will play a vital role and couldn't be snapped, but I think it'll be explained away as above. Like Rocket will most likely save Tony. Thanks to the Audi promo, this seems certain. I'm also going to propose that because Rocket is the outcast on Earth and at risk of God knows what if certain people were to get their hands on him, he's going to want to make a quick exit and try and find the rest of the Guardians crew. For all he knows they're all good. But how? Well, we know a Quinjet can make it to Seika. But I'm not sure one can fly through deep space and has the tech to travel the speeds required. So I think Banner will play a role here and reveal, thanks to Hulk, that there must be a portal, vortex nearby like the kind that brings Seika most of its scrap. They added, so, Rocket will go through that same vortex that Hulk traveled through, get the kit he needs on Seika, which will also be reeling from the snap. I think we'll see glimpses of the snap happen in all the places we've seen in the MCU so far early on in Endgame, apart from those already wrecked. How cool if there's a battle on Seika in the arena and one of the fighters just dusts. I digress. So Rocket makes some stuff out of scrap, hopefully even a prosthetic is used for laughs, then ventures out to find Stark and Nebula, which will be an emotional meeting, confusing at first for Tony. From there he will drop Tony home probably before going back off out into space. I think he and Nebula may go it alone to try and find Thanos and to him, which is where Nebula comes in as she'll know where to find him, if he's actually alive. There is the possibility amongst all that the surviving Asgardians will pop up. Valkyrie, Meek and Korg are out there somewhere, but I don't they'll be back on Seika. It does raise the question, if the snap only recognizes certain types of life, who else may be still alive? The next footage for Avengers Endgame is likely to arrive at the Super Bowl on February 3rd. After all, a 30-second TV spot was shown last year for Avengers Infinity War ahead of its second trailer. The latter is expected sometime in March after Captain Marvel is released. Avengers Endgame is released on April 26th, while Captain Marvel hits cinemas on March 8th.